A very good evening to my lecturer and fellow friends. We are from BPMN 3053 International Marketing, Group 1, and me and my friend, which is Tan Qianyi, Peng Saipin, and me, Eric, Ng Jin Peng, and Shafika, would like to present about the topic overview of Adidas and potential entry strategy of entering the Cuba market. Now, I will start with the introduction part. Adidas is the largest sportswear manufacturer in Europe and the second largest sportswear manufacturer in the world. Adidas is a sports goods manufacturing company and a member company of Adidas AG, based in Germany. Adidas was named after its founder, Adi Dassler, and began producing footwear products in Herzogenaurach near Nuremberg in 1920. Registered as Adi Dassler Adidas Sport Shoe Fabric on 18 August 1949. Adidas clothing and sports shoes are usually designed with three straight stripes, which can also be seen on its logo. The predecessor of Adidas was established with two brothers, Rudolf Dassler and Adolf Dassler. During the 1936 Berlin Olympics, the Dassler brothers provided studs to Black American athlete Jesse Owens. As we know, during the Olympics, he won 4 gold medals in a row and the Dassler brothers shoe factory became a hit, but also, at that time, a misunderstood caused the brothers' separation. In 1943, during the Second World War, once the Rudolph family concealed in Adolf's air raid shuttle to avoid bombardment by the Allied force, Adolf casually said, "Those bastards are here again." Although Adolf later explained that the bastard refers to the pilots of the Allied force, Rudolf insists that the bastard refers to his own family. Later, Rudolf was captured by the US Army, and Rudolf, even more, believed that Adolf betrayed himself to US Army. After the end of World War II, Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory resumed operation. With 47 employees, synthetic rubber was extracted from canvas and US military fuel tanks to make the first post-war sports shoe. But the feud between the two brothers eventually caused them to part ways in 1940. Later, Adolf quit and established his own brand Adidas, while Rudolf established his brand Puma. It is said that the two brothers never contact until they passed away, and even after their deaths, they did not want to be buried with each other in 2009. Employees of Adidas and Puma held a friendly football match in Hungary, which marked symbolic end to the long dispute between the two brothers. Now, I would like to talk about the description of Cuba. Cuba was discovered by Columbus in October 1492. It became a colony in the year 1511. In the year 1515, Havana was established. The indigenous people who did not want to convert to Christianity were forced by Spanish colonists to pan for gold. The measles outbreak in Cuba in 1529 killed 2/3 of the indigenous people who survived smallpox. They had no resistance to infectious disease from Europe, and almost all went extinct within a century. To fill the labor vacancy, a large number of African serfs have been imported since the 16th century to engage in plantation labor and mining operations. The Republic of Cuba is referred to as Cuba. Cuba is an island country located in the northwestern Caribbean Sea, known as the Key of the Gulf of Mexico. Havana is the economic and political center and capital of Cuba. Now, I would like to continue the growth forecast of Cuba market. The meeting was chaired by Esteban Lasso, the president of the Cuban National People's Congress, Raul Castro, the first secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Cuba, and the Cuban president, Diaz-Canel, attended the meeting. More than 600 representatives from Cuba discussed and approved the economic plan and government budget for the year 2021. At the same time, the meeting summarized and analyzed the government's work in the year 2020 and the budget implementation of the fiscal year budget. Cuban President Diaz-Canel said that due to the impact of the new pneumonia epidemic and the increased sanctions imposed on Cuba by the United States. Cuba's foreign trade has shrunk sharply. International tourism and foreign exchange income have fallen sharply, and the level of domestic production has fallen to more than 1.3 billion US dollars. The national budget is used in the field of responding to the new chronic pneumonia epidemic. Therefore, Cuba's GDP in the year 2020 did not reach the expected growth of 1%, and instead experienced negative growth of 11%. He emphasized that the year 2021 is the first year that Cuba will start the currency reform process, and it is also a decisive year for the development of Cuba's economy. Cuba will continue to implement its economic and social development strategy, and next year will be in the fields of housing, tourism, renewable energy, and food production. With vigorous investment, it is expected that the Cuban economy will gradually recover in 2021, and the gross domestic product will increase by 6% to 7%. So now I would like to continue to customer segments in Cuba market. The Cuban economy is highly consolidated, and yet many Cubans work in government, getting paid monthly government wages of $20 to $25. As just a result, Cubans' purchasing capacity is low, with over 75% of household incomes below $1,000 per year. The government also provides social welfare, including a ration card system that strongly subsidizes the purchasing decision with basic food items. We found three consumer categories based on purchasing power, which are salary, emerging, and self-sustaining. For the first one, which is salary, this category had occupied half the population of Cuba. Their income range is between $300 to $400 per year. They need to suffer the difficulties of purchasing goods. For the second one is emerging. This type of person has income from the government and other sources. They will receive income from tourism and bank transfer. Their income range is between $600 to $700 per year, about 30% of the population. Basically, these categories of people will try to improve their knowledge, make sure they can maintain their life. For the last one, which is self-sustaining, these categories may receive the government's salary, but they did not rely on it. They have the highest basic income among the three categories. Their income range is between $1,800 to $2,000 per year, which is about 20% of the population. They can purchase their wants, not only needs. So that's all for me, and I would like to pass to my friend, which is Qian Yi, to continue her part.
My name is Qian Yi. Now it's my turn to present the part of competitive structure within Cuba market. The biggest competitor of Adidas while entering the Cuba market is Nike. As we know, Nike is an American multinational corporation that involves the design, development, and manufacturing of clothing, apparel, equipment, accessories, and service with sales and marketing worldwide. Nike is the most well-known brand on the globe. In the early November of 2020, Adidas had a low market valuation than Nike. Why do we say that Nike is the biggest competitor for Adidas while entering the Cuba market? This is because Nike is a popular brand that everyone knows. Nike had a stable customer flow in Cuba. By having the stable customer flow and loyalty, there is no doubt to say that customers are drawn to brands that share their values. Due to the credibility, consumers are also more likely to choose the brand that they are familiar with. So this is a challenge for Adidas because Adidas is a new brand for the citizens in Cuba. It needs time for the consumer to know the brands and enhance the credibility. Now is the time for recent trends that affected Cuba market. The Cuban government implements a planned economy based on the socialist system. Most of the means of production are controlled by the state and most of the labor force is employed by the government. Investment needs to meet special conditions and the price of most commodities is determined by the government. Today, Cuba's economic structure is still quite simple and its economy has always been dependent on a certain country, making the country's economy vulnerable to natural disaster and international environmental shocks. For the demographic, we all know that if a market wants to be stable and earning money, the population of the country is the most potential. This is because they have the ability to choose whether purchase in the country or purchase outside the country. Therefore, if the population is less and shopping ability is lacking, the market will be affected and become more horrible. So it is the same to Adidas to enter the Cuba market, which needs to survey the demographic of Cuba to ensure that it can achieve its competitive advantage. Come to the part of psychographic. What is psychographic in marketing? Psychographic is the study of people's attitudes and preferences, which is sometimes combined with traditional demographic data to create more detailed profiles of target markets and audience. From the graph below, consumers in Cuba spend a major part of their income on basic requirements. Overall, we can know that basic items such as food, clothing, shoes, and hygiene products represent around 50% of spending, compared to 30 to 35% in other countries. Come to the marketing opportunities. One of the marketing opportunities given to Adidas is the growing industry. The rising sportswear market may be Adidas' most important opportunities. Health and fitness are more popular than ever, with no signs of slowing down anytime soon. This means that the number of individuals participating in sports will continue to rise, necessitating that the use of proper apparel. Another marketing opportunity for Adidas to enter the Cuban market is because of its technological advancement and integration. Due to the technical innovation is a continuous process from design to shelf, there are no defined ends of technological advancement. Adidas can employ artificial intelligence technologies to analyze data to determine shifting consumer behavior trends. Undoubtedly, technological advancement is an essential opportunity for Adidas to increase its image and competitive advantage in the markets.
A very good day to Dr. Saliman. I'm Saipin with Metri number 270104. I would like to continue with the Adidas transferable capabilities. The first advantage of Adidas is its powerful brand. As we all know, Adidas is a company that manufactures high-quality, fashionable, and luxury sports accessories and distributes its products to every part of the world. To increase the popularity, Adidas involves heavily in celebrity endorsements and sponsoring major sporting events such as the FIFA World Cup, UEFA Champions League, NBA, and so on. Due to the series of advertising and sponsorships, people all around the world has already known about the existence of Adidas. This is one of the ways that how Adidas remains a popular yet influential sports brand alongside its competitors such as Nike. The second advantage of Adidas is it has a strong financial position. Although Adidas has been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, the net sale of Adidas in the year 2020 is £19,844 million. Compared to the year 2019, the net sales have declined for 19.13%. The decline in sales is normal as every company in every part of the world has also affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. However, we strongly believe that Adidas has the potential to grow in the future. Therefore, the sales of Adidas will increase in the future, and it will justify the strong financial position of Adidas. The last advantage of Adidas is it has an excellent distribution network. When a new product is created and has successfully passed every test available, Adidas will use its brilliant distribution network to ship the products everywhere within a limited time frame. When the product is available in retail, customers can decide on what product they are willing to purchase, and where to purchase the product. Adidas will sell its products in its retail stores around the world and larger-scale sportswear retailers such as sportsdirect.com and JD Sports. Besides having physical stores, Adidas will also sell its product via e-commerce platforms such as in its online store, Amazon, Shopee, and so on. Moving on to the disadvantages, the first disadvantage of Adidas is its product pricing strategy. As we all know, Adidas is a luxury sports brand. To make its products more prestigious, Adidas has applied a premium pricing strategy that will make the price of each product much expensive. Due to expensive price, the low-class and middle-class customer will be having difficulties in affording Adidas products. The reason why Adidas apply a premium pricing strategy is due to the usage of innovative technologies and manufacturing methods. The second disadvantage of Adidas is its narrow product line. Although Adidas has different types of products such as jerseys, shorts, and bags in its product line, Adidas emphasizes more on its footwear. By giving more focus on footwear, the market share of Adidas will be limited. The last disadvantage of Adidas is its little endorsements. Compared to its competitor Nike, Adidas still has a long way to go. For example, when Adidas released the Adidas F50 football boots, Lionel Messi was the only main figure of the football boots. In contrast, when Nike released the Nike T90 Laser 4 football boots and the Nike Mercurial Dream Speed 2 football boots, Wayne Rooney and Fernando Torres, and Cristiano Ronaldo and Kylian Mbappe were the main figure of the respective football boots. We can see that Nike will always assign two footballers as the main figure in its new products, while Adidas only assign one footballer as the main figure in its new products. Besides, in the year 1980, when Adidas passed on a potential endorsement deal with NBA player Michael Jordan, in the end, Nike was able to get the signature of Michael Jordan. It is considered a huge loss for Adidas as Michael Jordan has successfully generated and is still generating tons of revenue for Nike through Air Jordan, a brand that was created by himself. Furthermore, due to the Xinjiang cotton ban that happened recently, some Chinese celebrities such as Dilraba Dilmurad, Jackson Wang, and Eason Chan has terminated their contract with Adidas. We believe that this issue will bring more negative impact to Adidas in terms of celebrity endorsement and revenue, as most of the Chinese people will boycott Adidas until the issue is resolved. We believe that the first specific advantage of Adidas is its famous brand. As the saying goes, Rome was not built in a day. To build a company's brand, it must experience tons of failure such as unsuccessful plans, financial instability, unstable market conditions, and so on. If the company still exists after experiencing all the hardship and in the meantime, they were doing a lot of progress towards future growth, it can be said that the company will be well known in the future. Although Adidas is not widely available in Cuba, there is a 55% brand awareness rate among Cubans. This was largely due to the influence of the former Prime Minister of Cuba, Fidel Castro, who prefers Adidas track suits. Adidas need to increase the brand awareness among the citizens in Cuba by doing more promotion and advertisement for the people in Cuba. Besides, Adidas can elect a famous person in Cuba as their brand spokesperson to bring more influence on the people in the country. We believe that with its powerful brand and correct way of promoting Adidas to the citizens in Cuba, the Cubans will get to know about Adidas in a short time. Therefore, it can be said that Adidas has successfully entered a new market, Cuba. Now, I will pass to my teammate to continue with the presentation. Thanks.
My name is Enzaipur. My metric number is 2773885. Today I want to discuss about entry market strategy of Adidas. Entry strategy is used by Adidas to enter the new market in Cuba for the region to expand their business and allow Adidas to attract large amount of new customers and significantly increase their sales. When Adidas has reached the maximum revenue limit in local market, there will no more potential for advancement or growth opportunity in local market. Therefore, marketing and trade strategy is a best way for Adidas to grow. There are 6 recommendation and 3 strategies for Adidas to enter Cuban market, such as exporting, licensing, investment, joint venture, contract manufacturing, and buying a local company. The first recommendation strategy is exporting. There are 2 types of exporting can used by Adidas to enter Cuban markets, such as direct exporting and indirect exporting. Direct exporting is a strategy without involving third party to communicate with their customer using email, social media like Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp. If there are many trouble like communication problems, Adidas can use indirect exporting to use third party who will help them to communicate with customers and handle the customer's problem. Next, licensing is a good way to start Adidas business in Cuban market and open the door to low-risk manufacturing relationships. The benefit is only needs a short period to complete it. Normally, it needs a few months or less than 1 year. There are 2 types of brand and trademark licensing, such as the fee or license is dependent on the profits and independent on the profits. Adidas can make some research and give the license to franchisee that give the more benefit to Adidas, either license dependent on profit or license independent on profit. Besides that, investment also is a good way to enter new market. Investment need a long time and some risk to enter Cuban market. Adidas can find the suitable time to buy the share of potential corporation in low price and sell it in the higher price in the future. The next entry strategy is joint venture. Joint venture is an enterprise in which 2 or more investors share ownership and control over property rights and operations. For an example, Adidas can cooperate with the local company in Germany such as Oreo and BMW Corporation to enter Cuban market to reduce and share the risk. Joint venture provide an extra benefit in terms of technologically updating products and services. It will reduce the cost of production with a sharing idea and technology of joint venture. After that, contract manufacturing is the easier way for Adidas to enter Cuban market. Adidas sign the contract with the potential manufacturers and allow the product with the brand and label Adidas logo made in certain period. The potential manufacturer has knowledge and experience so they can make the product in high quality and low price. Adidas also can use their own design and requirement and let the manufacturing to produce it. When Adidas first enter new market in Cuba, they must sell more product to customers to increase the brand awareness, so this strategy is more suitable for them. Last, buying a local company can help Adidas get more experience and knowledge, attract local customers, and get more professional employees who will formally an important component of the company. The professional employee who will help Adidas to enter Cuban market easily will provide useful ideas and manage the Adidas company in Cuba in the future.
My name is Shafika binti Ahmad Badri Sham and my matrix number is 271293. Now, I'm going to present about the recommendation of international marketing strategy. The first one is target segment. We choose Cuba as our destination for Adidas to develop their products to countries that they have not yet entered. Cuba is a good opportunity for Adidas to enter the market because for Cubans, sports has always been such a symbol of pride. Adidas is targeted at athletes and non-athletes. For instance, the 20 to 29-year-old age group who are athletes or interested in sport is Adidas' biggest target demographic. This company also is focused on attracting and improving their brands among the next generation of age 14 to 19-year-old age group. Adidas not just to offer sports shoes, but it also encourages classic designs. It's a side collection of sneakers, apparel, eyeglasses, and a wristwatch among other products. Next is positioning statement. The positioning of Adidas is focused on 3 strategy decisions, which is speed, cities, and open source. Adidas can spend a substantial amount of money on major sporting events and major sports clubs throughout the world to promote and market their brands as the world's top strong and popular sport company. They also have positioned itself as a high-quality, famous, and speedier sportswear manufacturer around the world. The last one is the development of marketing mix. As we know, Adidas is a well-known sportswear that always strives to provide the greatest quality products. Adidas product lines include tennis, golf, cricket, basketball, baseball, football, and other sport utilities. Due to the unique taste, design, and promotion, Adidas is using skimming price and competitive price for their brands. Adidas prices its product competitively, maintaining rivals such as Nike, Reebok, and Puma in mind. Regarding products which are new to the market and also have unique design, Adidas from the other side uses skimming pricing. Moreover, Adidas' marketing communication strategy is built on advertising and market both online and offline. Adidas' main goal in promoting is to make the maximum potential impression on broad population of the target demographic. There are some communication mixes that can be used to promoting Adidas product through Cuba. For example, direct marketing. Adidas should launch a new advertising campaign based on the new marketing mix. Next, Adidas also can use sales promotion for customers, include coupons and special offers for launch their product in Cuba. This strategy will bring new customers and increase demand because they will be compelled to acquire Adidas products based on perceived rewards. Additionally, without the need for a solid distribution network, Adidas' ambition of being the first fast sport brand would be impossible to achieve. By actively influencing and boosting the expansions of the profitable and integrated trade network, Adidas can alter the marketplace. As a result, it is constantly improving in supply chain and distribution network in order to achieve the best possible level of consumer satisfaction. That's all for me. Thank you.